morning, everyone. Hope all's having a great day. Yesterday we had a great day. We went 3-1. Good day. Day before was kind of tough. Took some bad beats on 2 games. It should have had, at least one of them should have won. But today I wanted to introduce a new member, a person I wanted to introduce you guys to. You know, he goes by several different names. I call him Big Game James. You know what I'm saying? Young man is phenomenal in NBA right now in the playoffs, doing really, really well. And you know, we're trying to build a good team right here to get you guys the quality premium picks that we do. So, and I've been seeing this young man around, just watching from a distance, and that's kind of what I do. And you just see a guy who's being honorable, and that's the biggest thing for me. If I'm going to have somebody on my team, is I want to make sure they're honorable, make sure they do the right things. No further ado, let me introduce you guys to my man, Big Game James.
What's going on, guys? What's going on? I'm happy to be here, man. Like I said, Larry gave me a call to be with G5 or even to be a part of it. I mean, even if he wanted, words from me, it's an amazing thing, honestly. And being that we love sports, I know this man loves sports. I love sports with all my heart. And I think when you come to a point in your career where you're sports betting to make a profit, or you want to make a profit, you got to break it down and say to yourself, what am I doing? What am I creating, or what kind of platform do I have? What Larry's created is a platform with that I've always wanted. Unfortunately, due to what we all have, regular life, sometimes you take some back burner, you sit it down.
So, wait, hold on a second. So now, because you invited me into a group on your Facebook.
Definitely, yeah, the Facebook group.
And how many? So you had about 1,100 people in that group.
I did, and I had to get them out.
Okay. Yeah. So this group, it was basically like a chat, but it was a group, and you would post your picks every day.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
So, and see, that's what made me, that's what I love about you. You're posting them pre-game.
Absolutely. Letting
them know this is what I took.
Yes.
And I cringe at that, because I tell Mike P, I'm like, yo, you guys are giving it away. I mean, listen, I don't mind giving picks away. You want to show people what you can do. But the way we do it here now is like, listen, our subscribers, they get the plays, and then at the end of the day, we post them so everyone else can see them. And the subscribers know what we took, so we can't lie about it, and that's the honesty that puts everything in play. I saw a lot of people in your room, a lot of women in the room.
Yeah, that was good. That's a good one. Yeah.
A lot of women. Listen, I have a philosophy that I think women are going to be better sports bettors than men.
I agree.
Especially when they're listening to somebody like us, because they listen.
They do.
I think I have 5 female subscribers right now, and I tell them what to bet, and they bet it. Only one of them doesn't bet whatever. She'll bet her own stuff. She's actually pretty. But in your experience, that you see
Oh,
you
absolutely, absolutely. My main, I'll give you a prime example. I work with Chef Robert Irvine. So I've been in the restaurant business for years, and a lot of people in the restaurant been in the sports bet, of course, right? I work with a young lady by the name of Mariella. She's actually in the group on Facebook. You guys can go check her out. She parlays, but she works. She's a hard working woman. Right. She makes her money. She ain't out here looking to make a killing on sports betting, but she does it for fun. She does absolutely well on parlays. And I'm not saying that she's making the guaranteed outcome in the end, but what I mean by that is her picks are on point.
Right.
And I think that's because she listens to not just me. Right. I'm not saying she listens to me in general. She takes my advice. She's in the group, but she listens to information.
Right.
Like she'll come at me and tell me something I didn't know.
Right.
Which is what women do. What you talk. Women are a lot more attentive. They're more. What's the word I'm looking for? They're more attentive.
Yeah.
They pay attention. They receive information quicker than men do. You can tell me something, I'm gonna be stubborn.
Well, it's funny because some of my subscribers, they'll look up and I'll be like, so we went 3-1 yesterday. He goes, yeah. I actually went 3-2 because I added a game.
Yeah.
And it's like, man. Or I've seen guys, through other people that I've seen where they pick a game, right? And you give them the 2 or 3 games, you go 3-0, and they go, man, I lost for the day, man. You're wild, because, man, I really like what you gave me, but I love such and such, so I parlayed it all together.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo,
and
man, come on. And what people don't understand is,
frustrating.
Yeah, what people don't understand with me is, listen, I was able to really come up off of the parlay. So when I tell you the straight bet, for me, it's a boxing match. I'm jabbing you. The parlay is going to be the overhand right. So I'm going to give you a parlay at some point that's going to pay us a boatload. It's just for me, it's building up the bankroll, and then to where you get to a point where, for me, I build my bankroll up to $30,000, $40,000, $50,000.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? And when I get to the 50,000 mark, I may take 10 of that and double back and bet two parlays, 5,000 each, two teamers.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people get confused when I talk about parlays. I know you like to bet parlays. You told me
Oh, absolutely. Different techniques, same thing you. And I mean, by the way, I'm not going to flip it and try to, get on your interview, but I want to tell you guys something about that amazed me about you. That you were able to do that at 98.
Right.
Me just seeing that ticket when I'm 98, what was I, 18, 20 years old?
Right.
And I'm looking.
How old were you when you started actually going to go to the sports book and make a bet?
Probably 18.
18.
Me and a buddy of mine named Norris, shout out Norris Kelly, chef at MGM, really good friend of mine, one of my best buddies. But I think he lived near Arizona Charlie's.
Okay.
So I don't know if he had an idea or if they just didn't ideas, but we used to go in Arizona Charlie's and put in the big parlays.
Right.
And I remember him hitting a 16er for like $5, paid $200, and it was, back then it was like, oh my God, this is crazy.
Right.
And then you follow sports, you get into it. But I mean, I bet 2003 to 2008 blindly.
Right.
Like anybody else would, I bet blindly. And like I said, what amazed me was when you can have somebody that can hit the 2-team parlays that you come up with,
Yeah.
and whatever technique you use, because we all have our own techniques. And I'm going to tell everybody that right now. We all have our own techniques, and if it works, don't fuck with it.
Yeah.
Pardon me, can I cuss?
No, absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah, we good.
So don't mess with it. Don't bother.
This is our network. We own this.
Exactly. So now I'm a lot more comfortable being that. I don't want you guys to fuck with anything that doesn't work. If you have a technique that works, use it. Because I'm telling you right now, my technique, if I told everybody and I gave it away, you'd be surprised how simple it was. And it took me 15 years to realize this.
Right.
And I give you guys a prime example. We're talking about parlays. A lot of people don't realize this. You like 3 teams. And I'm going to give you a gem right here. And this is a gem that you should know, and if you don't, it's out there. So it's nothing that I'm giving away that's going to hurt me or hurt anybody in the future as far as keeping, the profits of how we make money secret. You take 3 teams, all right? Let's say you like the Dolphins, the Steelers, and let's say you like, the Raiders. Out of those Dolphins, Steelers, Raiders, if you like all 3 teams, bet them all for $55 a game, or let's say $33 a game, right? Keep it right at that $100 mark. Then what you do is you parlay all 3 teams for half the price of your $33 bet. That way, if 2 of the teams hit, you still make a profit. Now that's a simple technique that a lot of people don't know, and it's been going on for years.
Right.
And it's not a pyramid scheme, it's not like that. But if you can go 2 out of 3 on that, I'm not saying you can make a killing, you'll make a $10 profit, but you didn't lose money.
Right.
So that way you're not doing the round robin and spending all the money.
Well, that's the problem with most people too in this industry, is that a lot of people don't understand a profit is a profit, man.
Exactly.
Like, listen, if I start with, and I tell people, if I start, I use bigger numbers because that's what I bet. I'm a customer, and I want,
Yeah.
but I know the smaller bettors. Oh man, I only started with $500 for the week, or $300, $200. Doesn't matter what you start with. If you start with $200 on Sunday with us, or Monday when we start, and we look up at the end of the week, you have $400, man, you made $200.
Profit.
And if you times that times 4, that's $800 a month. That can pay some rent, that can pay the power
Groceries,
bill, the groceries,
gas.
yeah, all of those things. And I think people don't understand. There are days that, like, I'm risking, 25, 30,000 a day, and I'm only make $2,000 off of that risk.
But
Right?
not to interject, but $2,000 in a day?
Yeah,
That's crazy money.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So when
know?
you put things in perspective, when we
Yeah.
put them in perspective, it goes. And that's what I try to do with the clients, is that we really try to put them in perspective and let them understand that if you made $100 yesterday, man, I know guys that work 8 hours who bust their ass who don't make $100 a day.
Exactly.
So listen, I take everything. $10,000. If on Tuesday I got 10,100. I made money, fam. It's just that simple.
Period.
Yeah. So listen, I want to thank you for coming aboard, man. I'm looking forward to getting some money with you.
Absolutely.
I like your expertise. You guys know I'm not fucking with nobody that ain't on point and that's real. And that's what we're gonna do. We got a nice tight team around here. Pause. And then we're gonna make sure everything is right. Welcome aboard, my man.
Man, I appreciate
you,
brother.
Right. That's right.
Right, definitely. And I
That's
appreciate
right.
it. I'm happy to be here.
That's right.
Hold on. By the way,
There we go.
I'm growing that hair out. Let me let y'all know.
You was messing with me about my gray yesterday. You got a little gray coming
Oh, I
in
got
too,
so
man.
much.
There you go.
So much gray hair. But I put it on to let y'all know I appreciate it, brother.
There you go. There you go.
It means a lot. And we got a platform here for everybody to make money.
That's right.
And I'm happy to be aboard. And I'm telling you guys right now, ain't nothing changing. The 235 group will still be on Facebook. The only difference is now I'm under contract.
Right.
So now what we're doing is the 235 will be a chat form, and I want everybody to still be active and do everything you can do. But 3 years is long enough. I've been giving y'all money for 3 years.
That's right. Hey, listen. Scared money don't make no money.
Right.
And what they'll learn from this series and what they'll learn from us is that we'll take that and make this into a business for them.
Oh, absolutely.
Extra income for them. They can still work their jobs, do what they do, make it in, and we're good to go.
And absolutely. And remember this, man. Extra income is extra income. I dealt with a lot of people over the years that don't realize this. And what I want to say before I go to anybody out there listening, anybody that's going to watch, let me tell you something. Even if you can only make $30 a day, whatever it is, that's filling your gas tank
That's
up,
right.
your kid's gas tank up. It doesn't matter about your bankroll. I don't bet big. I've been betting for years. I don't bet big. I only bet what I want to bet just because I do it every day. I'm consistent.
That's right.
And consistency is what this man is, which is why I'm here. Transparency is another thing I'm going to be big on. I always have been, and I appreciate you noticing that. Everybody knows in the morning on Facebook, you will see the plays way before the game starts, and I leave them up.
That's right.
And I leave them up because I know I'm making profit.
That's right.
And I want you guys to make profit. I'm happy to be here, and let's go, man. G5.
Immortal words of my man Jack Thriller. I'm better than you, and there's nothing you can do about it. We'll see y'all later. G5, baby.